My name's Buckley. I'm Chief Exec and founder at Mancunian and we've been here 8 years. So Stay Safe is an outreach project working on the streets across Greater Manchester, working in tough areas, working with the tough kids and trying to give them help and advice so they can make some positive choices to improve their own lives. It's about trying to get them onto a better path in life. So the areas we choose different ways. So sometimes it's the funder, so we do a lot of work with housing associations, so they want us to work on their estates, which makes sense. We apply for grants, and then when we get grants, we decide as a charity where we're going to work. So we concentrate on young people because I'm a big believer in prevention and early intervention. It's a lot easier and it's quicker and cheaper to change the life of a 12, 13-year-old than it is to wait until the 19, 20, 21 when they've got a decade of dysfunctionality involved in criminality. Why do we wait 10 years to do something? Let's change young people's lives at the very beginning. It's better for them and it's better for the whole society. We have some young people who are making the rules up as they go along because they've got poor parenting, some have been kicked out of school, they've been banned from the local youth clubs for their behaviour, and probably rightly so. But what do we do with them then? Leaving them on their own, letting them work out a complicated life themselves isn't the answer, because they're going to make lots of mistakes in those choices. And what we need to do is engage with them and show them that there is a better life out there. How do you aim for a better life when you don't even know that better life is an option? So you start following what your parents do, what people around you do, and sometimes that's antisocial behaviour, it can be criminality, it can be having no dreams and aspirations, thinking all I'm going to do is sign on, sell a bit of weed on the side, and that's my life. And what we're trying to say to them is that doesn't have to be your life. You live in an amazing country that gives you chance after chance after chance after chance, and you can mess up dozens of chances, but you know what? There's another opportunity coming around the corner, and what you've done in the past won't stop you being a success. And until you have those conversations, until you make those young people believe in themselves that a better life is possible, then they're not going to aim for a better life because they don't know it exists. And that's really what we're trying to do on the streets.
Yeah, definitely. And so what is it that actually makes you different from other youth centres, say, that are in every town, they let kids come along and play games and stuff like that? What makes you guys different?
So Mancunian Way and the Stay Safe project is really different. We need youth clubs in areas, we need entertainment for young people, we need indoor facilities for certain young people, the majority of young people actually, that's great and we need that. But what are we going to do about the small percentage of young people who going inside and having a structured activity isn't for them because they can't control the behaviour, they don't know how to behave inside and behave properly. So we're different because that's who we target. We're trying to find the young people who are in the most need, and if we can change their lives, it has the biggest impact on society. If we can change their lives, then in the future you're less likely to have your pocket picked or your phone robbed or my car broken into or my mum's house burgled. And these are the young people. I'm not saying they're going to be criminals, but a percentage of those young people will fall into that path. And if we can stop them going down that path, it has a huge impact on the whole of society and their life as well. Because nobody wants to be a criminal, nobody wants to end up in jail or the police knocking your door down at 2 o'clock in the morning. And we need to improve their lives. And that's why we need to go to where the young people are. It's not good enough to say to young people, oh, there's a youth club round the corner. But if they're scared of going in there because there's other young people in there they're afraid of, or if they have been kicked out of that, or they've failed at everything they've tried to do, they're not going to go through the door. So it's okay having that centre, but if they're not going to ever use it, then what was the point of that centre for that young person? So we are trying to work with them to either get them in the centre if that's what they want. But if they don't want to use the centre, absolutely fine. But that doesn't mean they should miss out on quality guidance and advice to